Hello my dear students, today we are going to answer 3 times 3 questions on ACT math with different levels. Let's start with the first question. Which of the following is equivalent to z times z times z times z times z times z for all z? As you know that if we have several terms like that with the same basis, you will want multiplication between them, multiplication sign between them. Just add the exponents. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will be z raised to the power of 6, so the answer is what? The answer is C. Question 2, a rectangle is 3 times as long as it's wide. If the width of the rectangle is 2 inches, what is the rectangle's area in square inches? Now we have the width which equals 2, okay? And the length is 3 times the width. It means we multiply the width times 3 to find the length, so it will be 6. As you know that the area of the rectangle is length times width, so it will be 2 times 6, which equals 12, so the answer is B. Question 3, 5 times 10 raised to the power of negative 3. You can use the calculator to find the answer of this question, or we can use it mentally. I think it's very easy. If we have 5, just move the decimal point 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. So put 2 zeros and 1 0 here, so the answer is A. Let's move to another type of questions. Which of the following is divisible by 3 with no remainder? You know that if we have a number is divisible by 3, it means that the sum of all digits of this number is also divisible by 3. For example, if we have 2020, choice A, you will just add 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0, which equals 4. And you know that 4 is not divisible by 3, so this number also is not divisible by 3. And also, if we have B, 1452, 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 2, the sum equals 12. 12 is divisible by 3, which equals 4, and the remainder is 0, so the answer is B. Question 2, the concentration of a substance in a solution is 2 times 10 raised to the power of negative 5 milligram per milliliter. How many milligrams are in 3 times 10 raised to the power of 8 milliliters? So in this question, we have 2 times 10 raised to the power of negative 5 milligrams in 1 milliliter. Okay, now we want to find the number of milligrams in 3 times 10 raised to the power of 8. So just make a cross multiplication, multiply both numbers together. You can use the calculator, or we can find the product. 2 times 3, which equals 6, and 10 times raised to the power of negative 5 times 10 raised to the power of 8. As we said before, we will just add the exponents, so the answer is 10 raised to the power of 3, so the answer is E. Next question, if one leg of a rectangle is right triangle is 6 centimeters long and the other leg is 8, we have a triangle, like that. This is 6 and this is 8. Okay, how long is the triangle hypotenuse? We want to find the length of the hypotenuse. You know that we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 5, 12, 13. This is sides of right angle triangle, and this is the length of the hypotenuse for each one. So 6, 8, and third side it will be 10. Or you can use the Pythagorean, the square root of 6 squared plus 80 squared, which equals 10, so the answer is. Let's move to another question. A jar contains 16 gumballs. 5 are yellow, 8 are red, and 3 are blue. 2 gums apple are selected at random from the jar one at a time. If the first gumball is red, what is the probability that the second gumball is also red? Okay, so drawing at the first time one of them, it will be red, so we'll cancel one of the red from the red. Okay, so 8 it will be 7, and 16 it will be 15. Okay, the probability of finding a second gum is also red, so it will be 7 over the total number, which equals 15, so the answer is D. Question 2, if you have gone 5.5 miles in 30 minutes, what was your average speed in mile per hour? Okay, this is your speed in 30 minutes, or this is your distance in 30 minutes. You know that in 1 hour, so it will be 60 minutes, so we'll multiply both sides by 2, so it will be 5.5 by 2, which equals 11. Okay, question 3, the last question. If m and n are any real numbers such that m lying between 0 and 1, and 1 lying between m and n, which of the following must be true for the value of m over n. Suppose that m is any number lying between 0 and 1, like 0.5, okay, and n greater than 1. For example, n equals 7. You can check from the answers which one is right. So if you check from the answer, you will find that m over n, which is 0.5, over n, which is 7, it will be smaller than m, which is 0.5, and all of that is greater than 0. So the answer is D. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.